Right now, your entire reality is being controlled without your permission. They've spent centuries perfecting a system that keeps you stuck. Your thoughts, your emotions, even your desires, they've been hijacked. And the worst part? You felt it all along, but couldn't explain why. Here's the truth. Your subconscious is the control panel for your life, and they found a way to hack it. But there's one thing they can't stop. You learning how to take it back. In this video, I'll show you the first step to breaking free. It's simpler than you think, but the stakes couldn't be higher. Imagine every struggle, every setback you've faced. It's not just bad luck. It's by design. There's an invisible system working against you, and it starts in your own mind. But here's where it gets real. The same system that's kept you trapped also holds the secret to setting you free. By the end of this video, you'll have one powerful tool to start dismantling their control. Something you can use immediately to shift the balance in your favor. This isn't just about knowledge, it's about action. Let's begin. The truth about energy control has been kept secret for centuries by those who wanted to maintain their grip on power. But today, we're breaking open these secrets so everyone can access this knowledge. Energy exists all around us. In the air we breathe, the ground beneath our feet, and even within our own bodies. Scientists have proven that everything in our universe is made up of tiny particles buzzing with energy. This energy isn't mystical or supernatural. It's a basic force of nature that follows clear scientific principles. And right now, your brain is processing millions of signals, sounds, sensations, light, and filtering out what it thinks you don't need. But that same filter, it's what's keeping you stuck. Let me tell you about Sarah, a regular person who discovered these principles by accident. While practicing basic breathing exercises, she noticed she could sense the flow of energy through her body. At first, she thought it was just increased blood flow or better oxygen intake. But as she kept practicing, she realized she could direct this energy to different parts of her body. The key is that our bodies are natural energy conductors. Just like electricity flows through copper wire, energy flows through specific pathways in our bodies. By learning to feel and direct this flow, we can use it to boost our strength, speed up healing, and even influence the energy around us. But here's what most people don't know. This ability isn't limited to special individuals. Anyone can learn these techniques with proper training and practice. The process starts with becoming aware of your own energy. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Notice the subtle sensations in your hands and feet. That tingling feeling. That's energy moving through your body. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. At first you wobble and fall, but with practice it becomes natural. The same goes for energy control. Start small. Focus on feeling the energy in your hands. Once you master that, move on to directing it through your arms, then your whole body. The science behind this is fascinating. Quantum physics shows that particles can affect each other instantly across any distance. This means the energy in your body can interact with energy around you. It's not magic. It's physics that we're just starting to grasp. Let me share another story. Mike, a construction worker, used these techniques to overcome chronic back pain. By learning to direct energy to his injured areas, he helped his body heal faster than doctors predicted. His success wasn't a miracle. He simply applied these natural principles. But why hasn't this information been widely shared? Simple. Control. Throughout history, certain groups kept these techniques secret to maintain their influence. They created complex systems and rituals to make it seem mysterious and unattainable for regular people. The truth is much simpler. Your body naturally wants to work with energy. You don't need special gifts or years of training. You just need to learn the basic principles and practice them consistently. Here's a basic exercise to start with. Rub your hands together for 30 seconds, then slowly pull them apart. Feel the resistance between them? That's energy. Practice increasing and decreasing the distance while maintaining that sensation. This simple exercise begins training your awareness of energy fields. The applications go beyond personal health. People have used these techniques to increase their physical performance, improve mental clarity, and even influence electronic devices. The military has researched these abilities for decades, proving they're real and teachable. But be careful. Some people still try to complicate these teachings to make money or gain followers. They add unnecessary rules and restrictions. Stick to the basics. Focus on feeling and directing energy through your body. Trust your experiences over anyone else's claims. As you practice, you'll notice changes. Your senses will become sharper. You'll feel more connected to your environment. You might even start affecting electronic devices without touching them. These aren't supernatural powers. They're natural abilities we all have but rarely develop. The most exciting part? We're just scratching the surface. As more people learn these techniques, we're discovering new applications every day. Regular people are pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible, all using these basic principles of energy control. So, start practicing today. Don't let anyone tell you these abilities are beyond your reach. The truth about energy control is simple. It's a natural part of being human, and you already have everything you need to begin. Quantum entanglement stands as one of the most fascinating parts of physics. Two particles become linked in such a way that the state of one particle directly relates to the state of the other, no matter how far apart they are. Think of two coins that always show opposite sides. If one shows heads, the other must show tails. This connection breaks our usual ideas about space and time. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance, because he couldn't explain how two particles could affect each other instantly across any distance. The change happens faster than light can travel between them, which seems impossible according to regular physics. Scientists have proven quantum entanglement exists through many experiments. They've managed to entangle particles and separate them by kilometers, yet they still maintain their instant connection. In 2015, researchers at Delft University made a breakthrough. They entangled two electrons separated by more than a kilometer and showed their properties stayed linked. But how does this affect you? The applications of quantum entanglement go far beyond physics labs. Quantum computers use entangled particles to process information in ways regular computers can't match. This makes them much better at solving certain types of problems, like breaking codes or modeling complex chemical reactions. Quantum entanglement also leads to better measurement tools. Scientists use it to build supersensitive devices that can detect tiny changes in gravity, magnetic fields, and time itself. These tools help us make more precise GPS systems, find underground resources, and study the Earth's structure. The most exciting use might be in communication. Quantum networks using entangled particles could create unbreakable codes. Any attempt to intercept the message would break the entanglement and alert both sender and receiver. China has already launched a satellite that uses quantum entanglement to send secure messages. But the deeper meaning of quantum entanglement raises big questions about reality itself. If two particles can affect each other instantly across space, what does that tell us about the nature of space and time? Some scientists think everything in the universe might be connected through a vast network of quantum entanglement. This connects to ancient ideas about the connection between all things, but now we have scientific proof. The atoms in your body might be entangled with atoms across the galaxy. Each choice you make could ripple through this quantum web in ways we don't yet understand. Recent experiments have shown that larger objects can become entangled too, not just tiny particles. Scientists have entangled small diamonds and even living bacteria. This suggests quantum effects might play a role in biological processes, perhaps even in how our brains work. The future applications seem endless, Imagine computers that can solve problems our current machines would take millions of years to figure out. Picture communication networks that are completely secure from hacking. Think about sensors so precise they can detect diseases before any symptoms show up. But we're still learning how to control quantum entanglement. The particles are very sensitive. Any interaction with their environment can break the connection. Scientists need to keep them extremely cold and isolated. Making practical devices that use quantum entanglement is still a big challenge, yet progress happens fast. Every year brings new discoveries and better ways to create and maintain entangled states. Companies like IBM and Google race to build better quantum computers. Researchers find new ways to use entanglement in medicine, communication, and computing. The next big step might be quantum internet, a network that uses entangled particles to send information. This would be much faster and more secure than our current internet. Several countries are already building the first pieces of this quantum network. As we learn more about quantum entanglement, we might need to completely change how we think about the universe. Maybe space and time aren't as real or solid as we thought. Maybe everything connects in ways we're just starting to see. The study of quantum entanglement shows us that reality is stranger and more amazing than we imagined. It pushes us to question our basic ideas about how the world works, and it gives us new tools to solve problems and build better technology. This leads us to think about how our own minds might use quantum effects. Could quantum processes in our brains help explain consciousness? Some scientists think our neurons might use quantum entanglement to process information. This takes us to our next topic: your brain as a quantum computer. Your brain runs two distinct operating systems. The conscious mind processes about 40 bits of information per second. That's what you're aware of right now. But your subconscious mind? It handles a staggering 40 million bits per second. That's 1 million times more processing power running in the background. Think of your conscious mind as the tip of an iceberg, the small part you can see above water. The massive chunk below represents your subconscious, silently processing vast amounts of data from your environment, memories, and bodily functions. This hidden supercomputer affects every part of your life. It manages your heartbeat, breathing, and digestion without you having to think about it. It stores every experience you've ever had, every skill you've learned, and every pattern you've noticed. When you drive a car or ride a bike, your subconscious handles most of the complex movements, while your conscious mind focuses on traffic and direction. But here's what makes it truly remarkable. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences. When you vividly picture something in your mind, your brain creates the same neural patterns as if you were actually doing it. Athletes use this principle when they mentally rehearse their performances, and their bodies respond as if they're physically practicing. Your subconscious also acts as a filter for reality. It takes in millions of pieces of information through your senses and decides what to bring to your conscious attention. Have you noticed how after buying a new car, you suddenly see that same model everywhere? Those cars were always there. Your subconscious just didn't flag them as important before. This filtering system developed as a survival mechanism. Your ancient ancestors needed to spot dangers quickly, so their brains learned to highlight potential threats and ignore less critical information. Today, this same system can work for or against you. If you're often anxious, your subconscious might overemphasize threatening information, making the world seem more dangerous than it is. The good news is, you can train your subconscious. Through repetition and emotional engagement, you can program new patterns and responses. This is why habits are so powerful. They're automated behaviors run by your subconscious mind. Your subconscious also connects dots in ways your conscious mind can't. Have you ever had a solution pop into your head while doing something completely unrelated? That's your subconscious processing information in the background and sending up the answer when it finds it. This hidden processor never stops working. While you sleep, it sorts through the day's experiences, consolidates memories, and solves problems. This explains why solutions often come to us in the morning or after taking a break from conscious effort. The language of the subconscious isn't words, it's images, feelings, and symbols. This is why dreams can seem strange but meaningful, and why emotional experiences leave such lasting impressions. Your subconscious responds more strongly to feelings than to logic. You can use this knowledge to your advantage. By feeding your subconscious positive images and emotions, you influence its filtering system to notice more opportunities and solutions. By practicing new skills with full attention, you help your subconscious create stronger neural patterns. Think of your conscious mind as the programmer and your subconscious as the program. The conscious mind sets the direction, but the subconscious handles the execution. When both systems work together, you can achieve things that seem impossible through conscious effort alone. Your subconscious is always learning, always processing, always working to help you survive and thrive. It's the most powerful computer you'll ever own, and it's running 24/7, processing more information in a day than the most advanced supercomputers. By working with your subconscious instead of against it, you can tap into abilities and resources you didn't know you had. You can improve your memory, enhance your skills, and even change long-standing patterns of behavior. The key is to understand that your conscious thoughts and choices program your subconscious responses. This hidden supercomputer doesn't judge or argue. It simply accepts and acts on the programs it's given. By choosing what you feed it through your thoughts, images, and experiences, you can gradually reshape its operations to better serve your goals and dreams. The connection between your thoughts and reality runs deeper than most people think. Let me show you how synchronicity works and why it matters for creating what you want in life. Think back to a time when you were thinking about someone and suddenly they called you. Or maybe you kept seeing the same number everywhere you looked. These aren't random coincidences. They're examples of synchronicity in action. Carl Jung first noticed this pattern while working with his patients. He saw that meaningful coincidences happened more often when people were focused on something important to them. The more attention they gave to certain thoughts, the more those thoughts seemed to show up in their daily lives. Your brain processes millions of pieces of information every second, but you only notice what matches your current thoughts and beliefs. It's like having a radio that can pick up hundreds of stations. You'll hear the one you're tuned into. This filtering system helps explain why two people can experience the same event differently. A person who believes opportunities are everywhere sees chances for growth in every challenge. Someone focused on problems tends to find more things going wrong. But synchronicity goes beyond just noticing what matches your thoughts. It shows how your mind connects with everything around you. Scientists studying quantum physics found that tiny particles can affect each other instantly across any distance. This suggests we live in an interconnected web where everything influences everything else. Your thoughts create ripples in this web. The stronger and clearer your thoughts, the stronger these ripples become. That's why people often see more synchronicities when they're passionate about something or working hard toward a goal. Here's how to use this knowledge. Start paying attention to patterns in your life. Notice what happens after you focus strongly on certain thoughts. Keep track of meaningful coincidences, especially ones that relate to your goals. Make your thoughts as clear and specific as possible. Vague wishes create weak ripples. Detailed, emotionally charged thoughts send stronger signals into the world around you. Stay open to unexpected connections. Sometimes the path to what you want comes through surprising channels. The person you meet by chance might introduce you to your next big opportunity. That random article might contain exactly the information you need. Practice gratitude for the synchronicities you notice. This trains your brain to spot more of them. It's like learning a new language. The more you practice, the more you understand. Don't force things. Synchronicity works best when you hold your intentions clearly, but stay relaxed about how they might come true. Think of it like planting seeds. You water them and give them sunlight, but you don't dig them up every day to check on them. Your subconscious mind, which we talked about before, plays a big role here. It processes information much faster than your conscious mind and picks up on subtle patterns you might miss. When you program it with clear intentions, it helps create and notice relevant synchronicities. Some people worry this sounds too much like magic thinking, but it's really about working with natural laws we're just starting to understand. Just like gravity worked before Newton named it, synchronicity works whether you believe in it or not. The key is finding the balance between active intention and passive allowing. Push too hard, and you create resistance. Stay too passive, and nothing changes. The sweet spot is clear intention combined with relaxed attention. Start small. Notice the little synchronicities in your daily life. Build your trust in this process gradually. As your confidence grows, you can work with bigger intentions. Remember that timing matters. Sometimes what you want needs other pieces to fall into place first. Trust that synchronicity will bring things at the right moment, even if it's not on your preferred schedule. This leads us to the next topic, the 3 laws of quantum manifestation. These laws explain why some people seem to create synchronicities more easily than others, and how you can improve your results by working with these natural principles. The power of synchronicity shows us that we're not isolated beings pushing against a random universe. We're connected parts of a responsive whole. Understanding this helps you work more effectively with life instead of struggling against it. The 3 laws of quantum manifestation build directly on what we learned about synchronicity. These laws explain how our thoughts and energy create real changes in our lives. Let me break them down in simple terms. The first law states that energy follows attention. What you focus on grows stronger. Think about a time you bought a new car. Suddenly you noticed that same model everywhere. Your brain picked up on what mattered to you. This same principle works with everything in life. If you concentrate on problems, you'll find more problems. If you focus on solutions, you'll spot opportunities. The second law teaches us that energy matches frequency. Like a radio station, you need to tune into the right frequency to receive what you want. If you want more money but feel poor, you're broadcasting on the wrong channel. Your outer reality will mirror your inner state. This explains why forcing things rarely works. You need to shift your internal frequency first. The third law shows us that energy needs direction. Raw power without aim just creates chaos. Your thoughts and feelings must point to clear goals. Picture throwing a ball. You need the right force and the right direction to hit your target. Many people have strong desires, but scatter their energy in too many directions. These laws work together like a recipe. The first law tells us where to put our attention. The second law explains how to match our energy to what we want. The third law guides us to focus that energy properly. Let me give you a real example. Sarah wanted to start her own business. Using the first law, she focused all her attention on becoming an entrepreneur. She read books, took classes, and studied successful business owners. Following the second law, she started thinking and acting like a business owner before she had her company. She dressed professionally, made business plans, and spoke confidently about her goals. Using the third law, she channeled all this energy into specific steps, registering her company, creating her product, and finding her first customers. Within 6 months, Sarah had a running business. She didn't just wish for success, she used these laws to create it. The amazing part? She said it felt natural, like things just fell into place. That's what happens when you work with these laws instead of against them. Now, You might wonder why some people try these laws but don't see results. Usually they're missing one piece. They might focus hard but feel doubtful inside, or they might feel confident but spread their energy too thin. All three laws need to work together. Think of it like baking bread. You need flour, water, and yeast. Miss any ingredient and you won't get bread. The same goes for manifesting. You need focus, matching energy, and clear direction. When you combine them correctly, results follow naturally. Let's look at how to use these laws in daily life. Start small. Pick one thing you want to create. Give it your full attention. That's the first law. Next, ask yourself how someone who already has this would think and feel. Match that energy. That's the second law. Finally, make clear plans about how to get there. That's the third law. Practice with simple goals first. Maybe you want to make new friends. Focus your attention on being more social. Match the energy of friendly, outgoing people. Direct that energy by going to social events and starting conversations. As you see results, try bigger goals. These laws aren't magic. They're more like gravity. They work whether you believe in them or not. The key is learning to use them on purpose instead of by accident. Most people create their lives randomly, wondering why things don't work out. But you can use these laws to create what you want. The best part. Once you understand these laws, you can't unknow them. You'll start seeing how they work everywhere. You'll catch yourself when you focus on what you don't want. You'll notice when your energy doesn't match your goals. You'll recognize when your efforts lack direction. As we move forward to discuss rewiring neural pathways, keep these laws in mind. They form the foundation for all conscious creation. Your brain's pathways will strengthen whatever you focus on, match energetically, and direct purposefully. Your brain changes with every thought you have. This simple fact forms the basis of neural rewiring, a process that lets you build new habits and change old patterns. Think of your thoughts as paths in a forest. The more you walk a certain path, the clearer and easier it becomes to follow. Bad habits are like well-worn trails that your brain follows automatically, but you can create new paths. Each time you make a different choice, you start clearing a new trail. At first, it takes more effort, just like pushing through untamed brush. But with practice, this new path becomes the natural way. Your brain uses something called neuroplasticity to make these changes. Every time you repeat an action or thought, you strengthen the connections between brain cells. These connections are physical changes in your brain structure. Let's look at 5 steps to create lasting change in your neural patterns. First, pick one small change to focus on. Your brain responds better to gradual shifts than big jumps. If you want to start exercising, begin with 5 minutes daily rather than planning hour-long workouts. Second, link your new behavior to something you already do. This creates a trigger that helps form the habit faster. For example, if you want to practice gratitude, do it right after brushing your teeth. Third, repeat your new pattern daily for at least 21 days. This time frame helps cement the neural connections. Missing one day won't ruin your progress, but consistency makes the biggest difference. Fourth, celebrate small wins. When you notice yourself following the new pattern, take a moment to feel good about it. This releases chemicals in your brain that strengthen the new neural pathway. Fifth, be patient with yourself. Your old patterns formed over years of repetition. New ones take time to build. Think of it like learning to write with your non-dominant hand. Awkward at first, but possible with practice. Here's a practical example. Let's say you want to stop checking your phone first thing in the morning. Start by putting your phone in another room before bed. When you wake up, instead of reaching for it, take 3 deep breaths. Link this new habit to the moment your feet touch the floor. The science behind this process is clear. Your brain cells communicate through connections called synapses. When you repeat a thought or action, these synapses get stronger. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Your brain also prunes away connections you don't use. This explains why bad habits fade when you stop practicing them. The path grows over when you stop walking it. You can speed up this rewiring process by using multiple senses. If you're learning something new, try writing it down, saying it out loud, and moving your body at the same time. This activates different parts of your brain, creating stronger connections. Stress can slow down neural rewiring. When you're stressed, your brain focuses on survival rather than learning. That's why it's harder to stick to new habits during tough times. Taking time to relax and sleep well supports the rewiring process. Your environment plays a big role too. If you're trying to eat healthier, removing junk food from your house makes it easier for your brain to form new patterns. Your brain uses less energy following the path of least resistance. Think about habits you want to change. Maybe you react strongly to criticism or procrastinate on important tasks. These patterns formed through repetition, and they can change through repetition too. Start with awareness. Notice when you follow old patterns without thinking. This awareness creates a pause, a moment where you can choose a different response. Each time you make a different choice, you strengthen the new neural pathway. Your brain continues changing throughout your life. You're not stuck with any pattern, no matter how long you've had it. Every day brings new chances to rewire your neural pathways and create positive changes. Remember these key points. Start small, stay consistent, and be patient. Your brain will adapt to whatever patterns you practice most often. Choose thoughts and actions that support who you want to become. With time and practice, these new patterns will feel as natural as your old ones did. The way we handle our emotions directly affects our energy. Think of your emotions as pure energy that can either drain you or fill you up with strength. Bad feelings, like anger, fear, and sadness, can pull your energy down if you let them stick around too long. But these same emotions can become fuel for positive change when you learn to work with them. Let's look at anger as an example. Many people try to push anger away or pretend it's not there. This actually takes more energy than facing it head-on. Instead of fighting anger, you can transform it. Feel where the anger sits in your body. Maybe it's heat in your chest or tension in your shoulders. Now, imagine that heat or tension as pure energy. You can redirect this energy into something constructive, like exercise or creative work. Fear is another big energy drain for most people. Your body responds to fear by getting ready to run or fight, which uses up lots of energy. But fear can become a tool for growth. When you feel afraid, your senses become sharper. You notice more details about your surroundings. This heightened awareness can help you make better decisions and spot opportunities you might have missed. Sadness often makes people feel heavy and tired. Many try to escape it through distractions or sleep. But sadness carries important messages about what matters to you. When you feel sad, it shows you care deeply about something. This caring is a form of energy that can motivate positive changes in your life. The key to emotional energy transformation is acceptance. Fighting emotions wastes energy. Accepting them saves energy. This doesn't mean you have to like negative emotions or let them control you. It means you stop using energy to resist what you're feeling. Start by noticing your emotions without judging them. If you're angry, just say to yourself, "I'm feeling angry right now." Don't add stories about why you shouldn't feel that way. Each time you catch yourself fighting an emotion, gently bring your attention back to simply feeling it. Your body is always giving you signals about your emotional energy. Tension, heaviness, butterflies in your stomach. These physical sensations are the language your body uses to tell you about your emotions. Learning to read these signals helps you catch emotional energy drains early. Once you can feel emotions in your body, you can start moving the energy. If you're feeling stuck in an emotion, try moving your body. Dance, stretch, or shake it out. Physical movement helps emotional energy flow instead of getting trapped. You can also transform emotional energy through breathing. When you're upset, your breathing usually becomes shallow and quick. This breathing pattern tells your body to stay in stress mode. By breathing slowly and deeply, you signal your body that it's safe to relax. This frees up energy that was being used for stress. Your thoughts play a big role in how much energy your emotions use up. Negative thought loops can keep you stuck in draining emotional states. Practice catching these thoughts and asking if they're helping or hurting your energy levels. You don't need to force positive thinking. Just notice when thoughts are making emotions more intense than they need to be. Different emotions need different approaches. Excitement and joy are high-energy emotions that can lift you up, but might need to be grounded so they don't scatter your focus. Calm and peace are quiet energies that can recharge you but might need to be activated when it's time to take action. Creating a balanced emotional energy system means learning to work with all your emotions, not just the ones that feel good. Each emotion has its own type of energy that can be useful when you know how to direct it. Even the most difficult feelings can become sources of strength once you understand how to transform their energy. This emotional energy work builds on the neural pathway changes we talked about before. As you practice transforming emotional energy, you're also creating new patterns in your brain. These patterns make it easier to handle strong emotions in the future. Your brain gets better at recognizing when emotions are draining you and automatically starts the transformation process. The goal isn't to get rid of negative emotions. That's impossible and wouldn't even be helpful. The goal is to use all your emotional energy efficiently. This means feeling your emotions fully while choosing how to channel their energy. With practice, you'll find yourself with more energy available for what matters to you most. The bridge between thought and reality exists in the space of quantum visualization. Building from our work with emotional energy, we'll now focus on creating clear mental pictures that bring your goals into physical form. Your brain processes images 60,000 times faster than words. When you make a mental picture, your nervous system responds as if the event is happening right now. This is why professional athletes use visualization before competitions. Their muscles actually fire in tiny amounts as they picture perfect movements. Let's practice quantum visualization with a simple exercise. Close your eyes and picture an orange. See its round shape, textured skin, and bright color. Now imagine peeling it. Watch the oils spray into the air as your fingers break the surface. Smell that sharp citrus scent. Feel the soft white pith underneath. As you pull apart the segments, see the juice glistening. If you noticed your mouth watering during that exercise, you've just experienced how mental images create physical responses. Your body reacted to a fruit that wasn't even there. This same principle works for any goal you want to achieve. The quantum field responds to clear signals. Think of it like tuning a radio. You need a strong, steady frequency to get a clear station. Fuzzy, uncertain images create fuzzy, uncertain results. Sharp, detailed visualizations send precise instructions to the quantum field. Here's how to create effective quantum visualizations. First, pick one specific goal. Let's say you want to increase your income. Rather than a vague wish for more money, picture yourself receiving a specific amount. See the exact number in your bank account. Feel the emotions of having that money, the relief, excitement, and freedom. Next, add sensory details. What does financial success look like, sound like, feel like? Maybe you're sitting at your desk, looking at investment statements, or walking into a beautiful new home, or helping causes you care about. Make it real in your mind. Now strengthen the signal by engaging your emotions. The quantum field responds more strongly to feelings than thoughts. As you hold your visualization, feel deep gratitude, as if it's already happened. Let joy and appreciation fill your body. Quantum visualization works best when you're in a relaxed, receptive state. Take several deep breaths before starting. Release any tension or resistance. Your goal is to reach that peaceful space between sleeping and waking, where your brain produces alpha waves. Practice your visualization daily, preferably right after waking or before sleep. These are natural alpha wave states when your subconscious is most receptive. Keep each session short but focused. 5 to 10 minutes of clear imaging is better than an hour of scattered thoughts. Don't worry if your visualization changes over time. This is normal as you refine what you truly want. Stay flexible while keeping your core intention clear. The quantum field responds to the essence of your desire, not the exact details. Some people worry that visualization is just wishful thinking, but research shows it creates measurable changes in your brain and body. Studies of musicians found that mental practice activated the same neural pathways as physical practice. Your nervous system can't tell the difference between a vivid mental image and reality. To accelerate your results, combine visualization with aligned action. If you're picturing increased income, take concrete steps toward that goal. Apply for better jobs, learn new skills, start a business. The quantum field works through you, not for you. Watch for signs that your visualization is manifesting. You might notice relevant opportunities, helpful people, or useful information appearing in your life. These synchronicities show you're tuned to the right frequency. Be patient with the process. Just as a seed needs time to sprout, your visualizations need time to materialize. Trust that the quantum field is responding, even when you can't see the results yet. Keep holding your vision steady and clear. The key is consistency. A few minutes of daily practice builds momentum over time. Your visualization becomes stronger and clearer. Your belief in the process grows. The gap between imagination and reality starts to close. Remember, the quantum field is responding to your signal every moment. What pictures are you sending? Are they clear or fuzzy? Positive or negative? Intentional or random? Take control of your mental images, and you take control of your reality. Let's move forward now to explore practical tools for shifting your reality using these quantum principles. The tools we use to shift reality are simple, but need regular practice. Let's look at 5 methods that work well together. First is the mirror method. Stand in front of a mirror each morning. Look into your eyes and speak your desired reality as if it's happening now. I am healthy, I am strong, I am creating exactly what I want. Your brain starts accepting these statements as truth when you repeat them while maintaining eye contact with yourself. Next comes the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding tool. This helps you stay present while making changes. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This connects you firmly to the current moment, making it easier to direct your energy. The third tool is called reality scripting. Get a notebook and write your desired situation in complete detail. Write in present tense as if it's happening right now. Include all 5 senses: what you see, hear, feel, smell, and taste in this new reality. Read it every night before sleep and every morning when you wake up. Fourth is the energy bubble technique. Picture a clear bubble around you. Fill it with the feeling of your desired reality. If you want more money, fill it with the feeling of abundance. If you want better health, fill it with the feeling of vitality. Carry this bubble with you all day. The 5th tool is pattern breaking. Our old habits keep us stuck in old realities. Pick one small habit to change each week. Take a different route to work. Eat lunch at a new time. Wear different colors. Small changes add up to big shifts in reality. These tools work best when used together. Start your day with the mirror method. Use the 5-4-3-2-1 tool whenever you feel scattered. Write in your reality script before bed. Practice the energy bubble during your daily activities. Break one pattern each week. You might notice resistance at first. Your mind likes familiar patterns and might try to pull you back to old ways. This is normal. Keep going. Each time you use these tools, you build new neural pathways. These new pathways make it easier to create different realities. Some people see results in days, others in weeks or months. The key is consistency. Use these tools every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when you think nothing is happening. Change often builds up quietly before showing up in physical reality. Start small. Pick one area of life to focus on. Maybe you want to improve your health. Use the mirror method to declare your health goals. Ground yourself with 5-4-3-2-1 before exercise. Write about your healthy body in your reality script. Fill your energy bubble with vibrant health. Break patterns by trying new healthy foods. Track your progress. Keep notes about what changes. Notice small shifts in how you feel, think, and act. These small shifts show the tools are working. They build momentum for bigger changes. These tools work with your brain's natural abilities. Your brain already creates reality by filtering information and making meaning from it. These tools help you direct that process consciously instead of letting it run on autopilot. You can use these tools anywhere, anytime. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. The mirror method works with any reflective surface. You can do 5-4-3-2-1 in a crowd. Reality scripting works on your phone if you don't have paper. Your energy bubble is invisible to others. Pattern breaks can be tiny changes only you notice. Make these tools your own. Adjust them to fit your life. Maybe you prefer to do mirror work at night. Maybe you like to script during lunch break. Maybe your energy bubble has a color or texture. The tools should fit comfortably into your daily routine. Keep using what works. Drop what doesn't. Add new tools as you find them. Your reality shifting practice will grow with you. The most effective tools are the ones you actually use. These methods have helped many people create real changes in their lives. They've used them to find better jobs, improve relationships, increase income, and enhance their health. The same tools can work for you if you use them consistently. Start now. Pick one tool. Use it today. Add another tomorrow. Build your practice step by step. Your new reality is built by small actions repeated over time. Your body and mind hold amazing abilities that most people never tap into. Right now, you're going to learn how to access these hidden strengths and make real changes in your life. Let's start with something simple. Take a deep breath. Notice how your chest rises and falls. This basic action connects you to your body's natural energy system. Each breath brings fresh oxygen to your cells and clears out what you don't need. Think about times when you felt truly alive. Maybe during exercise, dancing, or just a perfect moment when everything clicked. That feeling wasn't random. You can create it on purpose, anytime you want. Your brain runs on electrical signals and chemical reactions. By learning to control these processes, you can change how you think and feel. It's like having access to your body's control panel. Start by focusing on your hands. Make a fist, then release it slowly. Feel the tension flow away. This small exercise shows how you can direct energy through your body. Now imagine that same control spreading to every muscle, every cell. Many people think they're stuck with their current energy levels, mood, or abilities. That's not true. Your body rebuilds itself constantly. Your brain creates new connections every time you learn something. You can guide these changes. The techniques you learned about reality shifting aren't just theories. They're tools for rewiring your brain. When you visualize your goals, your brain starts building pathways to achieve them. When you practice new habits, you're literally reshaping your neural networks. Your transformation isn't just mental. Your breathing changes your body chemistry. Your posture affects your hormone levels. Your thoughts influence your immune system. Everything connects. You might be thinking this sounds too good to be true. But these aren't magical claims. They're based on how your body and brain actually work. The science is clear. You can change your physical and mental state through practice and focus. Start with 5 minutes each day. Sit quietly and scan your body from head to toe. Notice areas of tension or discomfort. Don't try to fix anything, just observe. This builds your awareness and control. Next, pick one small habit to change. Maybe you want to stand straighter, breathe deeper, or smile more. Focus on this single change until it becomes natural. Small steps lead to big transformations. Your energy follows your attention. If you constantly think about problems, you'll feel drained. If you focus on solutions and possibilities, you'll feel energized. This isn't positive thinking, it's energy management. Your body responds to what you tell it. When you say, "I'm tired," your brain releases chemicals that make you feel tired. When you say, "I'm getting stronger," your brain prepares for action. Choose your words carefully. Physical movement speeds up transformation. You don't need intense exercise. Gentle stretching or walking works too. Movement circulates energy and triggers positive changes in your brain chemistry. Your senses are doorways to change. Certain sounds can calm or energize you. Specific scents can trigger memories or boost focus. Colors can affect your mood. Use these natural tools to support your transformation. Sleep is when your body and brain rebuild themselves. Good sleep habits make everything else easier. Create a calm bedtime routine. Keep your sleeping space dark and quiet. Give your system time to reset. Stress isn't your enemy. It's energy waiting to be redirected. When you feel stressed, don't fight it. Acknowledge the energy and choose how to use it. Turn nervous energy into motivation. Transform anger into determination. Your food choices affect your energy patterns. Heavy meals drain energy for digestion. Light, nutritious foods provide steady fuel. Water helps your cells function better. Think of food as energy programming. You're not starting from zero. You already have everything you need. Your body knows how to heal and grow stronger. Your brain knows how to learn and adapt. You're just learning to work with these natural processes. This transformation isn't about forcing change. It's about removing blocks and letting your natural energy flow. Trust your body's wisdom. Listen to its signals. Follow its lead. The changes you want are already starting. Every breath, every thought, every choice shapes your new reality. You're not becoming something different. You're revealing who you truly are. Take another deep breath. Feel the potential in your body. Notice the clarity in your mind. This is where your transformation begins. Not tomorrow, not someday, right now. If this video sparked something for you, take a moment to like it and share your thoughts in the comments. I'm always interested in what resonated most with you. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future content. Every video is designed to give you deeper insights and practical tools you can use immediately. And for those ready to take this further, check out the description box for a free guide to unlocking subconscious power. It's a concise, actionable resource to help you start mastering your energy today. The first step is yours. Make it count till the next time.